All right,
Word.
so what's going on? As you can see, it's your boy Avery B. Today we got a special type of video. I never done one of these videos before, but I ain't gonna lie, my guy was killing it. I had to get him on the platform. Today we got the one and only, the first person I seen go from 80,000 to 100,000 in a couple days. Like literally, bro, we were talking on DMs on school, and you was talking about how you was ready to go to 100K. And I just looked in the academy, bro, and I seen you made the post that you just hit 100K, man. Congratulations, bro. How does it feel?
Thanks a lot, man. It feels amazing, and it's something that I strived for a long time. And I'd be watching people on YouTube talk about it, and I was just like, "Damn, bro, I want that so bad." Like 10 years, maybe not 10 years ago, but like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I'd watch some of the early guys in the YouTube finance space, and back then it was like Amazon FBA. They'd sell like a $1,500 course, and the guy would be like, "Yeah, I make 30 grand a month from my course." And I'm like, damn, bro, 30K a month? That's insane. Like, I was probably making like 2 or 3 grand a month at that time. So I'm always super grateful because I remember what it was like to just be making like $10 an hour in my job on campus when I was going to college. But I did hit my first six-figure month in 2021. And then last year, 2023, I averaged six figures. So I hit 1.2 million for the year. And then this year, summer's always slow for me because what I do is seasonal. But to get back to it in August, that was my best August of my life.
Wow.
So it feels good, and I know I'm on track.
Exactly. So I gotta ask you, bro, as an entrepreneur that's been in that six figure a month type of environment, how is it mentally, bro? Because I know that a lot of this is like it's a mindset thing. Money is a mindset, bro. So what type of mindset do you have to be in to be able to capture $100,000 in 1 month?
Yeah, I coach guys. So I have a school group. I'm in your school group, and as I'm coaching, I've kind of learned this. And when I reflect back on my journey, it's really crazy, but it's just expecting those results like deep down. And it's so hard to do when you've never done it. Like
Exactly.
it's hard to expect to make 5 grand or 10 grand in a month off the internet when you've never made $100 on the internet. But it's so tricky because every student I have and pretty much everyone that will be listening to this video, I guarantee you there's dumber people than you that have made 10 grand a month on the internet. And a lot of times, I don't know if you have experience making friends with people like this. I have some friends, and they're just airheads, man. They're just like total chads. Like they're not smart, right?
Yeah.
But they print money, and it's almost as if they're so dumb that they're not smart enough to doubt themselves. And that's such a key, the mentality of expecting to win, expecting to have success, because it's really not rocket science to make 10 grand on the internet. Of course, you have to have a good offer, you have to have good value for people, but like it's a lot easier than you would think. And once I did it, I'll just look back. Like I cracked the code when I was 26 or 27. I was like, damn, bro, I should have done this sooner. Now I'm 31 right now. So like when I was 18, internet money wasn't as easy or as popular. But yeah, even when I did it, I was like, damn, bro, I wish I would have done this like 4 years ago. But it was all a journey and it was all fun.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. I heard you mention the academy. How are you liking AV Academy right now, bro?
It's sweet, man. A lot of times, I mean, I'm pretty transparent with my money, so I do post a lot about my results, and I try to attract entrepreneurs on my social media pages. But like, what's cool about AB Academy is when I do achieve something like this, I can go share it with the boys. And now I'm messaging some of the guys, and I'm sharing some techniques with them. And for me, it's just fun to make friends with people, and also one day maybe one of those guys that I show some of the stuff I'm doing to, he'll show me some stuff that he learned. And networking with guys that have like a desire to get better is dope. And that's what I love about school in general. But within your group, it's cool because it's a lot of cool young dudes. A lot of them are into sports. I do sports betting, and that's like my thing. And it's just a cool group of young dudes that are out there hustling.
100%, bro. I took a look at your channel. I be watching too, bro. You feel me? I be in the sports betting. I be dibbling and dabbling, bro. One thing I noticed about your content is it's extremely niched. How important do you think it is to have a niched type of audience in making money on YouTube?
Yeah, it's super important. And I'll tell you a story that'll like kind of show how important it is. So when I was 20, I wanted to get on reality TV. So when I was growing up, reality TV shows were like what YouTube is now today. Reality TV just took over, bro, from like 1999 to 2010 probably. So when I was in middle school and high school, that was like huge. And I was like, man, I want to get on a TV show one day and win one of these shows, right? So I ended up getting on a show on MTV called Stranded with $1 Million. So
Wow.
it was a survival show in Fiji, super dope show. But it didn't lead to anything huge, but it was just a fun experience for me. And I ended up getting about 15,000 followers on Instagram from it. And I always had thought like, dude, if I get a bunch of followers, I'll just make money off of it. But then what I learned was these were all just random people. Like there was not one thing they had in common other than they watched TV, which is actually kind of a bad trait because a lot of them were just lazy people that watch TV, right? So then I learned like, oh man, it's not just about getting a following, it's about getting a following in a niche that you can turn into money somehow. And I see people all the time that show me, like one guy was showing me his TikTok today and it was growing. And I was like, man, that's dope. And he was actually just sketching like fucking superheroes and time lapse.
Mm.
And I was thinking, like, I do think that we'll get a lot of followers, but I don't really know how you're going to turn that into money. That's going to be harder to turn into money. So I ended up building a bunch of pages, and I was fortunate to like I tore my Achilles, and I say I was fortunate to because it caused me to like take a step back. I couldn't walk. I was selling door to door at that time, so I couldn't work. So I had to like sit in bed and crack the code with my phone somehow. And that's when I was like, you know what? I love sports betting. I know how to go viral on TikTok. Let me do sports betting TikTok. And instantly it started making money. It was like all these skills that I had stacked over my life the last 10 years, they all came together for me at once. So you might be making progress, but you don't see the progress in your bank account yet. But really, you picked up a skill, how to talk on camera here, how to edit here, how to write a script here. And then all of a sudden, it all comes together for you, maybe down the line. And that's what happened for me. And sports betting is the easiest niche to make money right now. Now there's a lot of people doing it unethically, which we all have seen, like people scamming, right? In that niche. So I always make sure that I'm transparent and I'm honest about my results with people so that I can, sleep at night with a good conscience and not really screw anyone over to make the money. And one thing I want to say on this, bro, to the people watching is like I have been profitable the last few years of sports betting, but the money that you're seeing, like 100K a month, that's from selling the picks and making the YouTube content. So many people, man, they want to get into sports betting because they're lazy and they just want to click a button and make money. And the truth is, you got to grind the content. You have to build a page, build a community. You're not going to make 6 figures a month gambling. Like you might have some months where you make a few grand, which is cool. But if you're trying to actually become a millionaire off sports betting, you got to start a YouTube channel or an Instagram page or something.
100%, bro. It's a lot of things you said there that I resonated with so much, bro. For one, the fact that you tore your Achilles and you kind of contributed that to, you know what I'm saying, having to take a step back and learning things. And the fact that you said that a lot of things, I call it, or I seen it, is like skill stacking. You know what I mean? Like you're doing
Mhm.
different things. I noticed you said door to door, that's selling. You know what I mean? So you stacked all of your skills in one and it came together for this big thing. That's so crazy you say that, bro. I made AB Academy. Like AB Academy is the child because I tore my meniscus, bro. Yeah,
That's nice.
crazy, bro. So like I'm a YouTuber, you know what I mean? And I do content where I'm outside doing public interviews or things in that nature. And all of my content is outside. And I just tore my meniscus and the doctor said I gotta stay in for 3 months, man. I was like, oh man. But that challenged me to, you know what I mean? So that's cool to hear,
Yeah.
bro. That's definitely cool to hear. I know it's a lot of common misconceptions on sports betting. I know you just said one. What is the biggest misconception that you come across the most?
Yeah, man. Well, I think the big money is in the content, not the gambling.
Exactly.
And what people don't understand, and it's almost like for me, I don't even really drill into it too hard. I guess I do on my YouTube. I educate my followers, but like if you win on any of these apps, the app will just ban you. So
Wow.
like you can't actually make sustainable income because like for me for on Prize Picks, for example, I made 10 grand profit last football season. And if you go back to the September and October videos on my channel, you'll see the bank account going up. And then one day, the most I could bet is $5. And
Wow.
you can't make any profit just doing $5. And I'm limited to 5 bets a day, so 25 a day. So you can't get anywhere with that. Even if you're winning 80%, you're not going to run it up that much. So like these apps are a business and they have to profit. And in order for them to profit, they need people to lose, right? So don't fall into that trap of trying to get rich. Like there are easy ways to make money, but like as far as gambling, don't try to make a living gambling. The better way to do it would be to educate people how to gamble in a way that gives them the best chance to win. And even if you get banned, you can use your girlfriend's account, you can use your mom's account. And, I basically ran up an account for everyone in my family. Now I'm out of people. I can't really there, because I got to trust them with sending them like 5 grand too, and then run it up, trust that they'll pay me back. So like you got to understand most of these people that you see pretending to gamble for a living are full of shit. And that's one thing that I really make sure that I'm honest with on my channel is I tell them like, hey guys, look, I won so much I got banned. You can buy my picks. They're winning. That's why they banned me. And then also like I'm making like when you see I got the Lambo and stuff, I got that because I promote these apps and affiliate marketing and selling picks, not because I hit a parlay for 300,000 bucks, which a lot of the guys in the industry are doing that stuff. And I mean, you probably see it on your Instagram. The ads are like, they're crazy. And honestly, bro, they're just targeting the lowest IQ people in society. And it's kind of sad because these people aren't smart enough to like distinguish that it's not real.
100%, bro. That's definitely facts. That's definitely. I'm glad you said something about that. That's definitely. I see that all the time, bro. How lucrative do you think affiliate marketing is? I was just speaking about this in the video.
Man, honestly, bro, affiliate marketing is like the coolest thing ever because as content creators, everybody in your group is at least interested in making YouTube content, right? Like you can curate your content on your channel with a business in mind, especially SaaS, so software as a service. Like
Exactly.
imagine if you got 50% commission for every person you refer to Netflix, right? And imagine it's the first year Netflix is invented and you're going around telling all your friends like, yo, dude, we don't need Blockbuster, we don't need Redbox. Like there's this app, Netflix. It's 15 bucks a month. And you use my on top of that, you use my promo code, you get the first month free. And then for life, you get 50% of that 15. So imagine you refer 1,000 people to Netflix because you do some YouTube videos reviewing Netflix, and then you just all of a sudden you start seeing all these notifications on your phone. So and so signed up. So and so signed up, and then you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna get $7 a month for life for all these people, assuming they don't cancel. Most people don't cancel Netflix, right? So there's so many different ways. For me, I'm affiliate marketing gambling apps, which is very easy to do because everybody wants to join a gambling app. Everybody wants to get in on the action when football season's here or NBA basketball's here. Everybody wants to throw some money on the game. So you teach them like, hey, you live in Georgia. Okay, gambling's not legal there, but guess what? Prize Picks is legal there and Prize Picks is headquartered there. And now you're like, all right, let me try this. This is fun, nice little hobby for you. Boom, I get $100 and you get $100 welcome bonus because they know over the next 5 years they're going to get that 200 back from you. So fucking love affiliate marketing. What type of stuff have you been affiliate marketing?
So it was kind of, I'm not going to say it was on accident, but it was damn near on accident. I didn't know it was going to do that. So you know the app, the investor app Acorns.
Yeah, 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 of
Yeah,
course.
bro. I was literally just talking about Acorns and how I used them as like the what is it called? The high yield savings account feature. They give you 5% APY on there. So I was telling my followers that, and I genuinely use it. You know what I mean? So I was telling them everything I knew, and I put my link, and that got me back $2,200, bro, just from link clicks.
Yeah, and how does Acorns pay? Do they pay a flat amount one time for a referral?
So it was like it was kind of a weird type of way. I got three different offers. It was one for 1,000 and then one for 300. It was like that. So now After that, it gets $5 per sign up. It gets
Okay, so $5 per sign up.
yeah,
Okay. So then you run it up. Yeah.
yeah.
And it's crazy because you might that's kind of how it happened with me too with affiliate marketing. It was I was working for a moving company. So like loading up U-Hauls and shit and couches and stuff. And basically these people could get $20 off if they used a coupon. So when they'd go book the move, it would ask, do you have a coupon code? So then what I learned was if I just post my coupon code all over Reddit, when they Google for it, mine will pop up.
Wow.
And dude, I mean, I was a broke college student, like probably had between 200 and 800 bucks in my bank account any given day, right? And I opened my bank account, I had like 2 grand in there. And
Mhm.
I was like, man, what the hell? Maybe a student loan hit that I like didn't mean to accept or something. And then I look and it's like $20, like just 20, 20, 20. And I was like, holy shit, dude. And they ended up canceling their affiliate program the next month. So it didn't last long. But it was just something I found. And then I saw those 20s coming in. And now I think I posted in your group, but like now I get $100 a pop. And like it's so motivating, bro, because I know if I bring the energy to my YouTube video, all my YouTube videos, I'm just sitting down in this chair. So like I'm screen recording, I have the gambling site on my screen, and then my face is in the corner. And like I know if I bring the energy and I'm upbeat and positive and really happy and like confident, I'm like, I know I can get 5 people to sign up or 10 people to sign up. I get 100 each. So I'll upload a video, I'll be checking the numbers, and then I'll be checking the app, and I'll be like, ooh, I got 2 signups. And every now and then, if I start winning, like if I win 3 days in a row, I'll just see like 30 signups. And I'm like, bro, that's more than I made at my 9 to 5 in a whole month in one day. And I'm like, this shit is crazy. So I would say, honestly, bro, if you're building a YouTube channel, I would say having affiliate marketing as your end game is probably smart. Like make the channel in a niche where you can market an app like Prize Picks or Acorns or find the best affiliate programs and then build the channel with that in mind.
Mm-hmm. 100%, bro. That's thinking long term. That's thinking about the long game and not just the AdSense. I was a creator when I first started YouTube where we kind of only looked at AdSense. We really didn't know how we could diversify it. So nowadays, I tell everybody who's starting the channel, look for that starting off rather than at the end. So that's definitely a bar right there.
Mhm.
I got two more questions for you, bro. Ending it off, how could others do what you're doing as far as starting a YouTube channel and branching off into something else?
So is this video in AB Academy or is this public at all?
Oh, this video is going to be public. It sounds like you're trying to drop some game. We're going to save that for the academy.
Shit. Yeah,
This
so
video right
they
here is
gotta get well, really, I would say they gotta get in AB Academy because then you can become legitimately, you can become friends with me, get access to me, get it's like it's not just you teaching people what you know. That alone is worth it. But you got me teaching people what I know. You got other dudes that have had success in different areas, and it's just a freaking mastermind. So I'd say just join that and then send me a message. And dude, school has became like my number one go-to app over like Instagram or TikTok because when I talk to people on school, I know I'm talking to people that are like trying to better themselves.
uh,
And when you interact with people on Instagram, you're just interacting with like the dumbest people on the planet and it's like just rotting your brain the more you interact with them. So I would say, man, if they're watching this video, they're on the right track. And you got to think about your money and investing. Everybody wants to invest in stocks or real estate or even sports betting, but ultimately, use your money to get yourself in the room.
yes.
Use your money to network with people that are where you want to be and stuff, right? So that's why I think these school groups are such good investments because even if it is a lot of money for you to pay for to get into a school group, dude, just be in there talking to people every day, direct messaging people every day, and eventually someone will put you on the game. And you got to think, I just ran up 100 grand in like 20 days. Even if you just copy exactly what I do and ask me for a few pointers, you do 5% of that. That's a livable wage, 5 grand a month. You can live a good life on that. So like get in the academy, man. How many people do we have in there right now?
I think we had like 260 around there.
Right on. Yeah. The more people that join, the better it is for everyone too, because then it's
Better
just
it is for
better
everybody, man.
networking.
The more game that goes around. Do you know how unheard of it is to be in the community in a room to be able to chat with somebody that's making $1 million salary? That is crazy, bro. Like 10 years ago, that was unheard of. Now
I
it's at
know, yeah. That's why I had to clarify. Like when I'm talking about my age and like, oh, I cracked the code when I'm 26. Like, dude, if I was born the year you were born, I obviously would crack the code when I'm 18. It's just we have so much opportunity now, and it's crazy. It's kind of it's pros and cons to it, man. Because like I feel like the middle class is just living. It's dying, right? You're either going to be rich or you're going to be poor 20 years from now. But it's so easy to be rich if you're just trying to be like just trying to learn shit every day. Um, and people in all these school groups, but your group and all these groups, like these are the people that are gonna be really that already are, but they're gonna be successful in 10 years. We're basically gonna have a group of millionaires. And one thing I look forward to as well is just meeting up with people. Have you ever done a meetup with your school group, or do you
not
plan to
yet,
do
bro.
that?
Planning on it for sure. Planning on doing a mastermind.
Yeah, because we could do that in Atlanta. Go to a Falcons game or a Hawks game or Braves game, and then it's just like everybody hangs out, and then you go watch a game together or something, and it's just good vibes. Because they have the batteries just so cool out there, like that setup.
Yeah,
It's a good atmosphere to like get some food and then hang out and stuff.
agreed, bro. That's one of my favorite spots for sure.
Right on, man. Well, dude, thanks for having me on the interview, and dude, I'm so grateful that I'm in your group. Honestly, I wasn't even that active in the group. And then once I made this post, now I've been making friends with so many people. So I'm like pumped to be a part of the group.
Yeah, bro. I definitely appreciate you for joining this, man. I want to ask you one more question, bro. Can you tell me about Winnable?
Oh yeah, Winnable. So that's the platform that I sell my picks on. So I was using Shopify originally, then Stripe banned me. Then I was using Stan Store, which I love Stan Store, but it's against the terms and conditions, right? The T's and C's. There's so many scammers in the sports industry that a big challenge is finding a place to sell picks because I'll be telling Stripe, like, look, dude, I don't have any chargebacks. The people that pay for my picks, like, they're happy, they're satisfied, but they don't care. They're just like nothing sports related at all. We don't even want to deal with it, right?
Exactly.
Because it's too much of a risk for them. So Winnable has provided a solution where I can sell sports picks without the stress of having, I just made 100K. Imagine if 60 grand I haven't withdrawn it yet and my account gets froze. Like
Exactly.
that type of stuff starts to happen, especially with PayPal. I'm sure anybody who's made money with PayPal, they know your stuff gets froze for 180 days. You're like, how's this even legal? This is nuts. And it ultimately allows me to send out a mass text message to anybody that's subscribed for free or behind the paywall. So I used to chart all this stuff in spreadsheets, and I used to just someone would buy from my Shopify, put their email in a spreadsheet. Now Winnable does all that for me. It's all automated. They take a little percentage, but at the end of the day, it allows me to focus on my content, right? That's the name of the game for all content creators, really, is how can you find services or maybe even hiring an assistant or something that allows you to put all your time and energy on your videos, because that's what's going to make us our money. So Winnable's done that for me. And it wasn't my first six-figure month with Winnable, but it was my easiest six-figure month that I've had back in January and then here in August. So fucking love Winnable. And another thing to tell everybody on this call, when Winnable was recruiting me, I negotiated to get equity, and
Wow.
I got the opportunity to invest money into Winnable. So
Wow.
I invested, I'm making all this money on Winnable, invest some of it in it, because guess what? If I grow Winnable and it sells for 300 million one day, because that's what these companies sell for. If I own 1%, boom, $3 million payday for me. So if you're a valuable creator and you get to that level where you're really driving traffic and you're making a company that you're promoting worth more, negotiate for equity or negotiate for the opportunity to invest, get yourself a little bit of equity. That's how you really run up huge numbers. That's like another level to just getting,
Yeah.
step one, you want to get to 5, 10K a month. But step two, and that's something that I've learned from Hormozy too. Hormozy's so high level, he doesn't even care about getting paid. He just wants ownership of something so that when it sells, he gets a big payment.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro. I appreciate the game, man. I'm taking game. I'm extracting game from this. So I know that the subscribers is gonna love this because I love this right now, man. Once again, bro, thank you for taking the time out to speak to me, speak to the community here, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I thank you for having me, man. I'm pumped.
Yes, sir. It was lit, man. Thank you, bro.